awesome feeling for my guys. I'm very happy for the fellas. Particularly coming off the game we played on Saturday. Again, this team is going to be, this season may be filled with peaks and valleys just because of our youth and inexperience. But what I love about these guys, and I'll say this, and I love to say it publicly so they can hear it, is that every single day they come out with a great attitude. And when you have a young and inexperienced team, that's what you fight. You fight them being down about losses and stuff. And I say, guys, it's part of our journey. There's no reason to be ashamed. You know, I'm going through it with you. I'm going through it with you. This is my first year, and people may say a lot of things, but perception is we're a young team. There's a lot we have to work on, but reality is there's a lot we can control, and the number one thing we can control is our attitude, and that's what we did tonight. So I'm very happy for the guys. I don't think Iowa State played bad. I think they played the way they usually play. I just think we did a decent job of defending them at the three and rebounding, you know, and we just didn't let them do what they normally do. And I'm proud of our guys because they followed the scouting report to a T. And the thing that we hadn't been doing was made a couple shots. So that really felt good. Made a couple key shots. Josh Gray played great down the stretch. And we made a couple of key free throws. And that's what it takes to win. And I definitely want to really thank the crowd tonight. The students, the USA was rocking. It felt good. I think that really gave guys the momentum to get stops down the stretch. And I really want to thank them, and hopefully that continues in the future.
You know, Josh just sort of kind of had that clutch gene in him tonight to, like, he wouldn't be denied. What was just your sort of thought of his tenacity and his kind of taking it over at the end?
Well, you know, he was a little bit frustrated after the OSU game. And I said to him, and I even said to the staff, guys, we got to turn Josh loose a little bit. We got to let him score. And there may be some times where he makes some plays that make me want to pull the rest of my hair out. But by the same token, he can make some plays that other guys on the team can't. And you need a guy out there, no matter what. There's great coaches in this league. I'm not going to out-coach anybody. There's 5 Final Four coaches in this league. So it's going to come down to they know everything we're doing. Somebody's going to have to make a play. And he made plays tonight that really helped us win the game.
Coach, could you talk the first 5 minutes of the second half didn't really go your way. Could you talk about maybe what you said to the team in that first media timeout, or did you make some adjustments or try to settle them down, or what was your talking?
Well, I wasn't going to let it get out of hand, you know, and I just said, hey, guys, here's that point again. Here we go again. Here's that point where we lose focus. And the big thing that we've been talking about that I wrote on the board when the game was over and everybody was jumping around was 40 minutes. That has been our theme. I said we play good for 28. We play good for 30. We play good for 32. And then in that last 8 minutes or that last 10 minutes, we lose focus, and that's when the game goes awry for us. We have to do it for 40 minutes. And I was very proud of those guys because they did it against a quality opponent. That's another thing we hadn't done this year. We proved that we can play against a quality opponent and win a game.
For Dayon to kind of get you guys started with his inside presence, seemed like he was really active. How big was that to kind of get you guys going tonight?
It was good. I mean, everybody's got to do their part. Dayon started off pretty good, and he missed a couple of chippies down the stretch. And the one thing about Dayon, you know, we really just have to do a good job of keeping him engaged in the game, and we still try to go to him a couple times. But, you know, the different parts of the game dictates different things depending on the flow, depending on the field, depending on who's hot. And but Dayon did a good job of playing defense tonight, which is very helpful. And, again, with this team and what we're working with is really the bounce-back factor. It's really handling adversity and how we deal with it every day. Now we're going to go play a team sadly in Austin who has a ton of talent, and they happen to be 0-5, but they have a ton of talent. The record is not indicative of who that team is, and they certainly have an unbelievable coach. So we need the same type of focus that we had the last couple days going into this game, and treat these guys like they're 5-0 and try to get another road win.